Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom starts with a volcano blowing up on the island and destroying lots and lots of dinosaurs. It actually takes about 20 or 30 minutes before we get to that part, but when it does, it is one of the most electric sequences I've seen on screen, period. It is so dynamic with the, volcano blowing up and debris falling everywhere and lava coming to get everybody and dinosaurs running for their lives and Chris Pratt running for his life and Bryce Dallas Howard getting trapped inside one of those rolly bubble sort of car things and then splashing into the water and that's kind of the opening of the flick. I mean, it takes a little while before we get to there, but it's the beginning stages of this movie, and you think, oh my God, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is going to be the most incredible Jurassic Park movie ever. It's going to be incredible, and then it isn't. It's not bad. It's better than the first Jurassic World movie, which I thought was just trying to sort of copy the tone and the look and the feel and just kind of rehash too much of the Jurassic Park stuff that is epic and perfect from the first film and then derivative in every subsequent sequel. And I feel like we've seen a lot of these things. We kind of know the routines, but the fact that J.A. Boyena and also who directed A Monster Calls, which was terrific, but also Colin Trevorrow and all of the people involved with this sequel to the first Jurassic World, which made a ton of money, which I never could understand except that we all love dinosaurs. But all the people, I think, tried very hard to make something that felt distinct, and I applaud them for that. And there are some great sort of removes from the tropes. The beginning of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom feels like we're just getting a beat-for-beat thing where we're going to the island and there's military guys and, they're going for a more complicated crazy dinosaur, and there's a dinosaur that swallows a whole submarine, and it's just like, okay, we've seen all of this stuff. And then the volcano goes, and it's like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. Then what we start to see happening is a lot of the dinosaurs are brought back to another place, and I'm not going to try to spoil too much of this. And it turns into kind of like a familiar monster movie, less a Jurassic Park movie that feels like it's just copying stuff, and more a monster movie that feels like it's kind of copying stuff, with a monster running around inside of an interior space, chasing a little girl and freaking her out. And it's pretty effective, but I definitely have sequelitis when it comes to the Jurassic Park stuff. I feel like nothing has come close to Steven Spielberg's original. This has some sequences that edge close to it. The aforementioned volcano sequence, which is incredible, but it just can't lift from there, which is such a disappointment. It really woke me up. I was falling asleep until we got to the island, and then it blew up. And I don't know how much of that is the unintentional marketing that we have from the island, the volcano blowing up in Hawaii, but volcanoes are very much in sort of popular consciousness right now, like we're very aware of them, and it's amazing to see it so well represented, so elegantly represented, beautifully represented by the visual effects, and scarily represented by the visual effects in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It's just that the movie just can't, it peaks too early, Then we get into, some nefarious mustache twirling bad guy tropes. Of course, we see some throwbacks to some actors that have been attached to Jurassic Park in the past, and they're a little nefarious, except for Jeff Goldblum, who we love, all of us, right? I think we are all in agreement here. Jeff Goldblum is the best. He is not used enough in this movie. He's got a couple of, ominous sort of courtroom sequences where he's telling people that this is a bad thing, all of the genetic experimentation and using genetics as kind of weaponry and stuff. Like it's awful, and we shouldn't have opened this Pandora's box, which we all can kind of know because they keep making Jurassic Park movies. And then, of course, the movie ends with the idea that there may be more, and if this does really well, there will be more. Chris Pratt is, he's very fun to watch. He's very charming. He knows how to not say anything and squint and be cool. He certainly evokes a younger Harrison Ford. I like him. I like him more in this movie than I did in the first movie because it felt like they were trying to superstar him up a little bit. Bryce Dallas Howard has her eyes open and her mouth open and is just kind of shocked by so many things in this. I got kind of tired of seeing that same expression over and over again, but she's a likable person. The little girl that they have in this movie, liked her too. James Cromwell always makes a movie better. I like seeing that actor. He's terrific. It was fun, but after this epic sort of crescendo that happens 30 minutes into the movie, it's just like, oh, okay, we're just going to follow along with these sort of routines. Okay, we've seen stuff like this before. It's okay. It's fun summer entertainment that's kind of cool to see in the big screen. Did I tell you about the volcano? The volcano scene is just so good. But, you know, it's not going to blow you away. Except the volcano. That was pretty fun. I'm going to give Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom a 7 out of 10.